The future of the former Health and Human Services building in Gering remains up in the air after the county receives 0 bids for the 10th Street property. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, it was a no sale for the former DHHS building in Gering as Scottsbluff County Commissioners announced Monday that no bids were submitted to purchase the property. 4 bidding packets had been picked up, but none were returned by the October 28th deadline.
I'm assuming that all of those that picked up a package looked at the building, put a pencil to it, and decided that our minimum bid was more than what they were willing to pay to do what they needed to do with that building, whether it was going to cash flow or not be able to use it for what they wanted for, or whatever the reasons are.
The lack of bids means the board can now entertain any and all offers from interested parties, even if they're below the original asking price of $650,000. Attorney Phil Kelly told the board with the current circumstances, state law gives them additional options.
My reading of that statute is now you can go out and approach individual companies or people who are interested. I start with the bidders. People pick up bidders packages. I know that there's a City of Gering may have some interest for a library. So you can now go out and negotiate directly with any interested buyers.
The board ultimately approved authorizing Kelly to engage the 4 entities that picked up bidding packets and anyone else who may be interested in the property to obtain a best and highest negotiated offer for consideration. Well, serious injuries avoided Tuesday morning after a vehicle pulled out and was struck by a truck hauling sugar beets. Shortly before 10 a.m., Scottsbluff officers were dispatched to the intersection of Highway 26th and Avenue I in response to an injury accident. The investigation revealed that a westbound Chevrolet Equinox driven by a 92-year-old Scottsbluff woman failed to yield to an eastbound semi. The truck was hauling a trailer full of sugar beets, and the driver of the Equinox was transported to Regional West with minor injuries. Eastbound traffic on Highway 26 was diverted for approximately 45 minutes during the course of the investigation. No citations have been issued at this time, and the Scottsbluff Fire Department and Valley Ambulance assisted with the investigation. We'll have more news right after this.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
Welcome back. The memory of 3 Panhandle residents who died in a shattered plane crash 12 months ago lives on. During last week's Save Iraq Bra auction, a Green Bay Packers Minnesota Vikings bra was donated in honor of the late Dr. Matthew Bruner, his son Noah Bruner, and Sidney Brester. Dr. Michael Young bought it first for $4,100, donated it back, and was repurchased by the Steel Grill for $4,000. The Bruner Strong Bra was put up for auction one more time and was purchased by Team Auto Center for $1,600, bringing in a total of $9,700. Dee Hill from the Women's Center thanked everyone for the support.
Thank you for all your support. Dr. Bruner was a rock at the Women's Center at the hospital at Regional West, and we miss him dearly, but we continue on every day. Bruner Strong, and that's our motto. And we miss him, we miss Noah and Sydney as well. And we just thank everyone for the support for their family and both the Bruner and the Brester families. What a great cause that this money is going to. So thank you so much. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, everyone.
The commemorative bra will be on display at the Women's Center at Regional West, and they also won the Business Challenge Traveling Trophy. Well, final totals are still being calculated from Wednesday's Save-A-Rack bra auction, but sales will be bolstered thanks to a $10,000 donation from Klein Family Trucking. Last week, LaWayne and Keely Klein, who operate one of the local FedEx delivery services, addressed the crowd at Bacharach's. LaWayne said the $10,000 donation was their way of thanking the community for supporting them over the years, and now it was their turn to give back.
Our business has been blessed, and like I said, it's all to God be the glory. And we've witnessed many special testimonies down here, 10 years, and Keely and I decided this was the perfect time to give you this donation on behalf of us and our love for the community, and not only the cancer survivors, but the cancer angels.
Final totals from Wednesday's fundraiser will be announced later this week. And a Laramie County, Wyoming sheriff's deputy is in stable condition following a shootout on the eastern edge of Cheyenne Monday night. Laramie County Sheriff's Office says deputies were serving a warrant shortly before 8 p.m. on Horse Soldier Road when shots were exchanged with the suspect. The suspect died from the injuries at the scene, and the wounded deputy was taken to Cheyenne Regional Medical Center for treatment. Officials say the Wyoming Department of Criminal Investigation is overseeing the active investigation, and updates will be provided as new information becomes available.
Changing leaf colors means yard work. Your friends at Tri-City Stormwater wants to remind you of the proper way to dispose of fallen leaves. Leaves make great mulch for trees and bushes and compost for future gardens. The city also has yard waste bins, so they can dispose of all your leaves at the city compost facility. Always keep your leaves out of the gutters. Not only do they cause clogging and flooding, they can pollute our waterways by causing nutrient overload. So keep your yard looking good and your drinking water safe, because it's our water, our responsibility.
I really like how our OB department takes our limited amount of doctors and turns it into a strength. Even though we only have a couple of people, you get to know them well over your entire pregnancy. We have 2 state-of-the-art labor rooms that are new with our last addition. We have a couple of very nice postpartum rooms also right here in the hospital, so they can get as much time with mom and baby as possible.
The Evergreen Credit Card by FNBO. Earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase. Every day. Everywhere. Never worry about expiring points or category restrictions. Plus, there's no annual fee. Only from the Great Big Small Bank. A bank ever ready for you to earn more, wherever life leads. Evergreen by FNBO.
Featured Pet of the Week, we meet Spooky, an 18-month-old English Mastiff mix who's got a heart as big as his stature. This guy came into the Humane Society last week and needs a great forever home. His adoption cost is $150, and that includes his neuter, microchipping, and all vaccinations. Plus, whoever adopts Spooky will also receive a $25 Murdoch's gift card to start spoiling him right away.
The Evergreen Credit Card by FNBO. Earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase. Every day. Everywhere. Never worry about expiring points or category restrictions. Plus, there's no annual fee. Only from the Great Big Small Bank. A bank ever ready for you to earn more, wherever life leads. Evergreen by FNBO.
Welcome to Kelly's, home of the Valley's best selection of wine, spirits, and beer. Whether you're brand loyal to the tried and true brew or really enjoy trying something different and new, Kelly's has something for everyone. Family owned and operated and right on your way on West 27th Street in Scotts Bluff. Kelly's Liquor. If you can't find it at Kelly's, it's not worth drinking.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your midweek community calendar. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. First State Bank is now Riverstone Bank. Community strong with the same people you know and trust.
Panhandle Trails Intercity Public Transit, based in Alliance, Nebraska, is the only intercity bus serving Nebraska Panhandle communities and Pine Ridge, South Dakota. Panhandle Trails operates a regularly scheduled bus service, assisting you in making connections with Greyhound bus partners, regional airports, healthcare, employment and education opportunities, shopping, family, friends, and more. Panhandle Trails serves the general public of all ages and offers accessible transportation for those with special mobility needs. Let Panhandle Trails help you make your connection. Call 308-761-8747.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
And finally tonight, the Western Nebraska Community College Foundation has received a $25,000 donation from Nebraska Machinery Company for WNCC's Diesel Truck and Heavy Equipment Technology Program. Gering NMC Branch Operations Manager Bob Sorak presented the check to the foundation at the September Board of Governors meeting. The donation was also eligible for a $25,000 matching grant from the Caterpillar Foundation that the WNCC Foundation applied for and received this month, doubling the gift total. The funds will be used to purchase educational materials and supplies for the program to support student growth and development. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.